Good morning, this is Sea Spirit Self-Healing. I was so proud how clear my voice was until I started on the camera. And I had to cough, and there it is. So, it's a lot of work for me. This has been an interesting ride. So it is Labor Day here in the United States. It is Sunday. It is, I think it's September 2nd. I'm going to do a few readings. The card, I've pre-pulled some cards because I don't like videos that go too long. I think they're just too much. This is strength, telepathy. And actually where Neptune's sitting right now, we're getting a lot of telepathy, a lot of intuition. I am more, I don't think empathic is the word, but of all the clairs, I'm the clair that gets it and doesn't know what to do with it. But anyway, this is strength. This is working on our own selves. This would be the lion and the woman. As she is so at peace, and her frequency is so good. She is so her essence that she walks up to the lion without fear. Pets him, opens his mouth. There is no struggle necessary. This is one of those cards that I got that I think is so awesome, that are taken from the Hubble telescope. And like I said, my whole deal is that you see the cards, because I think there's triggers in the cards. And I also wanted to mention, I don't burn incense, and I don't burn candles. I am an aromatherapist, so I do diffuse Page, Palo Santo, and assorted other oils around here. I'm not saying I don't have those things, I just don't, essential oils are a superfood. You should eat 6 or 8 caps of them a day, in truth. So anyway, here's our strength, but I guess that wasn't too off the conversation. Beautiful, beautiful picture. Strength, that's a card I've been meditating on. I think it's a good card to be meditating on. For my goddess, oops, my goddess is leaving me. Hina, Polynesian goddess, the woman who lives in the moon, where she creates tapa cloth from the bark of the mulberry tree, which we see as clouds surrounding the moon. She brings forth nourishment creatively, even in the midst of what appears to be death and decay. I had this picture hanging on my wall for many, many years, but though always an art connoisseur, never the money to go put the $60 to $200 frame on them. So, I don't know, I got 30, 40 years used out of them. I guess that's okay. Hina, Polynesian goddess of the moon. Can't have too many moons when you're a woman, huh? I'm gonna knock this guy off. I can just see that coming. He's just so big. Let's place him here, maybe. But one thing nice about him being so big is the fact that he holds a large card so well, right? I kind of didn't want to block off that whole silly dish towel that says you say witch like it's a bad thing. I don't need to be up front. I need to be back here. Nope, no, I can't. See, I'm wasting way too much time on this, aren't I? Alignment. I align now with the vaster presence, which is my true self. I acknowledge I am more than I have seen myself to be, and I seek to be more. And in all silliness, I seek to be able to figure out how to get all these cards online here so they work. Okay, this is a beautiful Aurora Borealis that my daughter gave me. And this card, I'm going to just save over here to the end. And then I'll save it over here. And here's the extra rock. Now, I got too many rocks. I got rocks everywhere. I will rock you. Too many rocks. Here they be. Okay, I've already shuffled this, so all I need to do now. This is my daily personal spread. I do this every day for me. I know I miss a lot of stuff. I catch it when I come back, but I'm not going to sit here with things that I've forgotten when I don't remember them and go get the book. I'm not going to read out of the book. I'll make the mistake. I'll go get the book and read it afterwards. So, love and blessings. Call in my guides. Call in my higher self. On this beautiful day where what's going on in the sky and on the earth has never before happened or that we are aware of. I've also heard we're at our third cause of the Seven of Swords. That's that sneaky guy last night when I read that reading. That was what it looked like the big bomb explosion with the swords all over. It can be a strategy. It can be that some are planted and still good. An idea and you're carrying off. It can be deceit of yourself. It just looks so deceitful. I mean, the sneaky part of it. It's the only way it's shown in these cards is deceitfully as a thief, or like that other one, that whole bomb explosion. My second choice here is Six of Swords, sailing away to somewhere new. I think that's happening. I'm out of this nursing. We're sailing away. We're marking off a path. We want to make our living. I'm doing this for myself. I'm doing it for others if they're interested. Entertainment purposes only. But upon the water of intuition, let the man push the boat around there. That's very kind of him. And this person's moving on to safer. It doesn't even have to be safer, just is somewhere different. And the last choice is, I got this last night, Ten of Pentacles. So I think today I will take this Ten of Pentacles, which is a completion of the 10, which all begins in the 1. So I don't really want to go riding in the boat. And I already forgot that deceitful guy. That's probably actually what I should be looking at. There's deceit within myself. Well, I've already stuck that in there. So here's what we have. The first card of my question, and I let my cards make my question, is the Ten of Pentacles. The happy family, the accomplishment, all you need. And all you need, yeah, it's great to we have all these gold coins, but there's also all you need as far as love and peace, and enough gold coins that you get through. It's not what you own, it's if what you own owns you. Second card is the Magician, once again. Oh my goodness. They don't want me to say this, do they? I am that I am, and I know that I know. And I create with my frequency, I create with my magnetics. I create by attracting. So, this looks good to me. We're going to create some more of this, or this is my good foundation of my... I'm so sorry for the coughing. When I get onto the YouTube, I just cough and cough and cough. And then again, there's the point that I always had in a whiskey-soaked voice. And I don't speak to anybody, for the most part, except for the people on YouTube. So, it is what it is. The energy I'm bringing into it, where my frequency energy, what I'm running right now, I get the moon. And I don't get it as deceit. I get it as this is where I'm learning. This is where my feminine is coming in. So my contentment is coming in. Here's Hina, the Polynesian woman of the moon. Sit right next to her. So I actually have two moons. Short-term goal that I could expect from just a small amount. The Four of Cups. Whoops. Four of Cups. Stable platform, kind of a boring platform. Okay, he's made the Three of Creation. Now what's he going to do? Is he not going to pay attention? Or be asked to pay attention? Just from where I'm at right now, I mean, the moon could be deceiving us of us, there being a cup there that we don't see. Or just to our own, I'm going to call it laziness, versus being a doer, just ignoring the cup. From here it looks like the guy's yawning, but I guess that's his bow tie from me looking across the table at my phone. Well, that's just a real exciting short-term goal, but it is Labor Day, and we will continue to move on. The assets, what's going on with me that I'm bringing into today, this is Seven of Wands. It's funny, what is her name? Soul Source, Seven of Wands. Discord, but I'm on top, baby. I'm on top. I'm winning. Soul Source Astrology. I'll link it down here. She's one of my favorite astrologers. She's a starseed, and she brings it in so good. I listened to about 3 or 4 astrologers. Anyway, today's one of those prickly days. Yesterday, today, tomorrow, prickly days. A lot of it is just because of Mars interacting with some of the planets. Just Mars and Mercury, I think, is the thing. Anyway, the big picture, no, that's not the big picture. Opportunities to be coming here my way today, what to be aware of, what to look for. Man, this card loves me. I keep pulling. I'm going to go to a different deck. I'm tired of pulling this card. Beware the pitfalls of sitting here by myself all day, getting the boo-hoo woo-hoos because, you know, I'm not at a picnic or this. Because, you know, I've been being the hermit. You can't be much else than a hermit when you're a registered nurse and work those hours. I mean, there's just not hardly much else at all that you can do. Especially at my age, at 14, 16-hour shifts, come home and recover. That is the question. But that is the answer. Okay, the way I see my question, this is my question. Am I going to create this? I am creating this. Do I have a stable field? I feel pretty stable. I see lots of changes coming. I'm trying to get back to my stability after 34 years of being away from stability. The only thing would be better here if I had a horse sit in the middle of it, but I can't ride, and I can't hardly sail anymore because of my knees. So, how I see my question, and that was way too much about me, not an issue. I am the Queen of Cups. Intuition, comfort, may get distracted, but it's okay. I'm a Pisces. I would rather be distracted in my dream in the cup than be hard out not in the world of fantasy. I guess that's where I'm in today. It's in Virgo. I have to escape to something else, and that's even where my K2 is, so that gets really crazy. Beautiful, beautiful card. Queen of Cups. Patience, gentleness, kindness with yourself. Water of intuition. Go to the beach. So those 3 cards right there represent my question. The Ten of Pentacles, which could be well a completion of the occupation I've had for over 30 years. The Magician, that I'm going to make something new of this. And the Queen of Cups, which would be part of my question because that's how I see myself, or whose attributes I wish to use to create this. Now I'm going to slide this in here because I'm telling you I'm figuring out how to get this thing done. What I call kind of the bonus card in the spread, like if we were asking about a project, it would be timing card. I use it as timing also because, you know, I'm starting a new life. And I get the Page of Pentacles. The Page of Pentacles is stable. The Page of Pentacles is student. It's young knowledge. It's young knowledge. I'm bringing up stuff from 20 plus years ago and plugging it into what's going on now because it's basically the same thing and people are ready to listen. So the Page and I, we're working on solidifying ourselves here. We have the idea, we just need to keep work to putting it in motion. The big picture to be expected from this core read. And I get the Seven of Pentacles. So there I'm working. I still have lots of changes to make. Cultivation. What spreads am I going to use? What cards are we going to use? What are we going to do with this new opportunity that has come to us and so gratefully come to us? Watch it grow. Watch it cultivate. Watch it bloom. Look, you got. Can I do this with two hands? Red fruit also up here. Beautiful card. A successful card. Kind of at a road. Keep cultivating, decide what to do with it. But progress well. And opportunities, roadblocks, whatever else, all I need to look at is a Hierophant. He cracks me up, that ridiculous hat. He has to figure out some way to hold all that knowledge in there. He has no water of spirit. Are those the keys to the kingdom at his feet? Is he promising the kingdom? It's going to be a contract. I got kind of carried away on that, didn't I? That authority issue. This could be a contract. This could be a marriage. This can also be very well how one composes themselves on their inner life for outward expectations of what is your ego, but how you expect other people, how you perceive that other people see you. So we'll just put that one right here. Bottom of the deck. Queen of Wands. Magnetic, energetic, active, fertile. Ready to go. Has the idea. Makes the spread. You know she's there. Makes it done. Gets it done. I'm going to put her up here with the alignment. I think she's worth aligning with for me, I'll tell you that. Here's a card I've been meditating on. Strength. Which is the same card as the Hubble telescope here. Lay that out there. That almost gives me a strength twice, huh? Strength. Strength to come out of the mode that I've been in. Whether it's been a forced mode or... I guess there is no force mode unless they're holding a gun to your head, but from my inner self, I felt it was a force mode. So let's go. Here's the question, like I said. Maybe I'm just coming to a place of completion here Well, I'm going to call this more getting my base put together. Things are just getting a little easier to function through here with the Ten of Cups. I can still start over with the One of Cups. At this point in time, there's still plenty of money to make everything happen. The Magician, the I am that I am. Energy, please come serve me now. And how do I see myself in this question? Because they're so much prettier when you can see them. And this is such a backwards hold for me. I don't know if I can even do it. Ten of Cups, the Magician. I may show the cards too much, but that's your trigger key. I really believe that's your trigger key. Where are we at? Why am I going to do this? Because I know that I am so much more than things have been being for me. I know I had to go through the karmic stuff, but I am so much more. There are so many secrets to be revealed by the moon. Holding the ribbon of the moon, the light ribbon of the moon, to the secrets, to the castle. The sun, your sun is your castle. Your moon is how you see your castle. So see, all the DNA changes, all our attitude, everything is in our emotions of our mind of how we make it. Which will move on to the Four of Cups, which the guy looks very bored with the 3, but not interested enough to get the 4. Well, this little boy needs to grow up. The moon can help him or hinder him, but I will think that she may here eclipse him. Though I'll be aware, I'll be looking for that cup, because that'll give me a stable platform. But even with his shenanigans, here we sit with the 7 of Cups. So in that Ace of Cup, that maybe someone else turned down, that I even found. Happy with that, happy with that. How am I going to pull this off? This is the one right here. How am I going to pull this off? First, I have, bringing into it my assets, the 7 of Swords. I remember yesterday I was saying I was just the bitch from hell. I don't feel that way at all today. I almost feel like there's just so much to do. So many rods to, and I don't even want to use the word knock them down, to lie down before me. Not as subservience, but as I learned. That's action, that's fire. It's a 7. Some people call that a transcendent number. Okay, I got some energy there. I got to remember that energy and not go into this whiny boohoo energy. Sometimes when I sit here by myself, I can do that. Maybe there's things that some people have to give up in there that I regret giving up. It's okay to feel your sadness. It's just not okay to live there for years. And then we have the man. The man who controls the society, the behaviors, the beliefs, the energies. Sometimes these two cards, having to always be interacting with this card, which seems to have no spirit, but here we got fire, we got some water in our cups. Here he has an empty cup. But the law is the law, right? He makes the laws. He makes the laws, and then he wraps them with a spiritual wrap and triple down your guilt till you just can't go no more, and sometimes you just want to explode. My reading for today, let's see. I had one more card I had pulled, but I hadn't shown. I think it's absolutely gorgeous. A long journey brings rewards. I don't see myself taking much more of a trip than maybe a couple miles on my bicycle. But it shows the winds of change. It shows the stars of direction. It shows the choices. There's many points. But when you're choosing your point, anybody old enough to remember the movie The Point? A point in every direction is the same as having no point at all. So with this, I will just do a remembrance of the stars. Look to the stars for the direction. Remember which star, wind of change. I call this card the wind of change. I got the wind of change happening here, don't I? This is the star card. New direction. Follow your star. You can change your star. You can change how you get to your star, your goal. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful card to continue with. Goes well with the Empress. She's got the where to the oomph to change hers. And stay in alignment. Stay in alignment. The Moon Goddess. And the most important card on the table, the Major Arcana, Strength. Bless you all. Have a marvelous day. Love and light to you all. I'll see you again next time. Thanks for coming. Bye-bye.